Thank you very much for joining us here on News 12 New Jersey. I'm Della Cruz. Today we're putting the spotlight on Memorial Middle School in Cedar Grove, Essex County. Students and staff are waging their own anti-bullying efforts. School counselor Erica Slota teamed up with teacher Melissa Hill. They organized and created a video to spread the word: if you have respect, bullying can't survive.
Well, let's see my food.
Give me your one.
Yo, cut it out.
What you want, baby, I got it. What you need, do you know I got it? All I'm asking is for a little respect.
You can see the entire video from Memorial Middle School on my Facebook page. Right now, Erica Slota and Melissa Hill are joining me here in our studios. Welcome, ladies. It's good to have you here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Now, Erica, with so many school bullying stories in the news as we've seen, why did you all choose this video to get your message across about a team versus me or I attitude on campus?
Well, many schools have speakers come in and talk about bullying. And what we wanted to do as a team was to show the students that they have a support system, that when you work together as a team, whether you're a bystander or whether you're the person being bullied, if you speak up, you have a group of people who are willing to support you.
You do have your knights in shining armor who will protect you.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Now, you all wanted a different approach this year.
Yes, we did. This year, instead of just having a regular assembly or just planning regular activities like a Spirit Week, for example, we decided we wanted to do something different. So Erica came to me and said, Melissa, I want to do a video. And I said, okay. And we did it. So we decided to sing to respect, and we also did a little bullying scene in the beginning to demonstrate what we would like to see. We don't want to see the kids doing that to each other, obviously. And then ending it all with a pep rally, and it was wonderful, and the kids really received it well.
It created an atmosphere of cohesion, and the students they felt like they were equal to us, as a big team effort. And I think that the feeling in the school was something I've never felt before, and it lasted. It's still, we still have it now.
And you all did this at the end of the school day. Tell me about that.
Yes, 9th period, end of the day. We only could take a certain amount of time out of instruction. We only had about a half hour. That was it. So beforehand, a lot went into it. I'm running around buying decorations, blowing up the balloons, streamers through the hallways. We got all that done, pulled the kids out of class, and then we had one take. That was it.
One take.
One take.
One take.
So what you see is the entire thing from start to finish.
And I said to myself right before we filmed it, I said, this is either the best idea I've ever had or the worst idea I've ever had.
And it was the best.
And it turned out to be awesome.
It turned out great.
You all did a really great job.
Thank you.
Did.
Thank you so much.
Now that the video basically has gone viral,
Yep.
Yes.
are students themselves being proactive on campus in protecting other students?
Absolutely. Yes. I can tell you that so far this year, we really haven't had many bullying cases at all.
So you've seen your cases go down?
Absolutely. And since we've filmed this video, we've had more students coming to us and just saying, hey, listen, maybe you want to be in the cafeteria during this period or that period. Or, hey, 9th period, just come on down and see what we're doing. And, we keep an eye on everything, but I think everything's going really well.
Yeah.
It's the atmosphere in the school climate is so positive right now. We couldn't ask for anything more.
It's fantastic right now. I mean, even yesterday I had a student step up who normally wouldn't step up, and it was amazing. And they feel like you're more approachable now. We're not just the teachers behind the desk. We're part of their family and team, so it's kind of nice.
You care and you want to do something to help, and they have the courage to come forward now and say, hey, come take a look because we want you to check in case. I love that. It's going to make me cry, the fact that students want to do that now.
There's so much negative attention on, bullying cases and the horrible things that are happening. But we were able to come up with something that was positive and come up with something that not only the staff is proud of, because we have an awesome, amazing staff, but something that the kids are proud of. And I don't think we could ask for better students than those students that we have.
Or staff for that matter.
Or staff, Principal, Nick DeCourt, he's great. He told us, we gave him the idea and he said, run with it, see what you can do. So he gave us the okay.
And we did.
Literally.
What other activities do you have planned?
Well, we have, we try to take topics that are relevant, currently relevant. So a big concern that any school has is that girl-to-girl bullying, you know, the talking behind one another's backs, this and that. So we have an event coming up that will focus on that. It's a movie premiere, and the students will come, we'll have popcorn, watch the movie, they can bring an adult in their life that they trust, and then we'll watch it, and we'll have some peer leaders there to answer any questions if they have anything they want to report or talk about.
And Melissa, in your respective classrooms, what do you all say and do to help underscore this message in your lessons?
Well, I'm a big practice what you preach person. I do truly, my students know the sun always shines in Mrs. Hill's room.
Oh,
They
I love
know.
that.
I have that sign hanging up, one of my students made me.
One of your students made that sign?
One of my students made that for me last year.
Flattering.
She knows who she is. And I still have it hanging up. And I practice what I preach. I treat them the way they want to be treated, and I get it in return. And I expect them to do it to each other. And when they don't, we call them out on it.
Melissa, Erica, what message do you want to share with other schools as they go about fighting bullying too, based on what you all are doing?
I think one of the main messages is that you really need to serve as leaders for your students. You know, you can't expect children to always know how to handle themselves, especially if you're not showing them how to do that. And with our staff, you know, we all got into this for the right reason. You know, we're all educators because we care about kids. And by serving as leaders and by, you know, being approachable, staying after when we need to, the kids know that we're there. So make yourself visible, be vocal, and if they need something or if someone looks upset, ask them. You know, sometimes that one extra question is what makes a difference.
You got to
So
be
true.
proactive.
Erica Slota, Melissa Hill, both thank you very much. We appreciate it. And take this good message back to Memorial Middle School in
will.
Cedar Grove and keep up the great work.
Thank
will.
you.
Thank
And
you
go
so
on,
much.
ladies. We expect to see you in Hollywood. Next, we'll chat with Erica and her brother Joe on a book they're co-writing. We are back here on Spotlight New Jersey with Erica Slota and her brother Joe Slota. They both grew up in Montville. This sister and brother are co-authors on a new book. They also started a movement called Slota Strong. This after Joe recovered from a brain rupture. Welcome. It's good to have both of you here. And I can say brain. How are you doing, by the way, Joe?
I'm great, living life and enjoying every minute.
Now, talking about your book, that's all about your road to recovery, and it's being written from both of your perspectives. Explain that to me.
Well, I think what we really wanted to do, we noticed as Joey was recovering, we noticed that this really took, you know, there are two different angles, one from a patient standpoint and one from a familial supportive standpoint. And on my end, I wanted to write something that could go out there to people who might not have the same support system that we have. My family is incredible, and they've been there for us through everything, our parents, everyone, and some people don't have that. And I noticed that while I was waiting, you know, through surgeries or sitting at the rehab facility, and you know, I wanted to be able to send the message out there that there are people who care, and there are things you can do to get through something like this.
Oh, definitely. What about you, Joe?
Right, and from a patient standpoint, going through rehab as well as being in the hospital, you see so many people that are just struggling. And I recognized the journey that I had to go through, but there's so many more people out there that, you know, didn't have the support system that I had. You know, I have an amazing sister, amazing family, girlfriend, friends, and I was very blessed to have that, and that really pushed me to overcome all of my challenges. And so I spoke with Erica. She's an excellent writer, so I wanted to get together with her and say, you know, let's help people. That's what it's all about. I know I can overcome everything, but I want other people to get that same exact feeling that they can accomplish anything they want, because anything is really possible if you want it badly enough.
Oh, definitely. Tell us about this movement. I like the name Slota Strong.
So we actually came up with it as a family when I was at Overlook Hospital. I was sitting in a hospital bed, still really unaware of what happened to me. And I just kept thinking to myself, everything's gonna be all right. You know, I got this. So I'm gonna get through it. And I could read the expressions that my family had on their face, that they were nervous, but they tried not to show me. They tried to, we were brought up that anything is really possible if you want it badly enough, and always think positive. You could do whatever you want in life.
Speaking of your family, we have a picture from Thanksgiving. I guess
Yes.
you all celebrated. Tell us about the beautiful people in that picture.
We have my brother on the left and myself, my grandmother, who is always a huge Thanksgiving turkey fan, and we have our cousins Jenna and Luke and their dog Blake. Like I said, I can't say it enough. Our family has been tremendous. We have many summer birthdays, and all of our birthdays were spent in the rehab facility. We had cake there, we had parties, because it wouldn't be a party without my brother, and having him there, to hang out with us and to celebrate meant the world to all of us.
What was that recovery process like for you, Joe? We know it was tough on you and your family. What was it like for all of you?
At first, when I first went to Kessler Rehabilitation, I didn't know what I was going to be facing. I didn't know that I couldn't walk. My left side was completely immobile, and it was tough. But I knew that I was going to be able to overcome it. I was going to work really, really hard, and my family was behind me, pushing me, saying, "You could do it. Don't worry, you're going to be able to get through it." So I worked hard, and I never wanted to take the easy way out. And going through that, I think was probably the toughest thing in my life. But I think another challenge that I'm going to have is getting other people to believe the same things that I believe and believe themselves.
You had a lot of celebrities, sports celebrities though, who believe in you.
I did. So John Starks, former Nick, reached out to me when I was still at Overlook Hospital and gave me well wishes, and it was something that I never expected. And I'm a huge basketball fan, and I was in shock.
I bet you were. Now, while your family and the sports celebrities were encouraging you, you were in turn motivating other people.
Right. At Kessler, there was an elderly lady that she wasn't really trying. She gave up. But I was not going to be able to. I was not going to leave that place in a wheelchair. So I worked hard. I got on my feet and continued to push every day. And she came up to me and thanked me and said, "I see how hard you're working and the progress you're making. I'm going to try harder." The next day, she got up out of that wheelchair and she was walking, tried harder, and we just had a bond from there, and it was the best feeling I ever had. And that's what my goal is now, to do that for as many people as possible.
And that's the message you want people to get from you and your
Right.
book that's still a work in progress.
That's right.
Erica, Joe, thank you so much. We appreciate the inspiration.
Thank you.
Keep us posted on that book.
Will do.
We'll be right back with more. I'm Della Cruz. Right now we're putting the spotlight on Phi Sigma Sigma at Rutgers University. They created a one-shot lip sync video to Taylor Swift's new song, Shake It Off, for charity.
I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. I shake it off, I shake it off. Shake it off, I shake it off. I shake it off, I shake it off. I shake it off.
Sorority sisters Julia Palazzo, Julie Aronson, and Sarah Buskar are joining me here in our studios. And welcome. Julia was a station intern during our Summer on the Road series, so welcome back to you.
Thank you, Della. Good to be here.
It's good to have you back, and welcome to you ladies. Good to have you in our studios.
Thank you.
Sarah, you were the one that came up with the idea and directed the video? Tell us
Yes.
about that.
Okay, so, well, we are very philanthropic as a sorority. Part of the reason why I joined Phi Sigma Sigma is because they care so much about charity. We try to raise as much money as we possibly can every single year. We've broken records for the school. Like, we've always tried so hard. Everyone puts their heart and soul into everything that we do. So I'm part of the committee to raise money for Derby Days, and I really wanted to do something different because I've been in Phi Sig since I was a freshman in college. So this is my third year, and every year I always ask so many people, my friends, my family, please, please, please donate to me. Like, please try to raise money for our charities, everything that we do. And I thought, oh, maybe this year, like, people might get tired of me, like, asking them for some money to donate. So I figured, oh, let's do something different. Let's make a video. So I called up my friend who I know from my cousin Demi, Scott Ferranda, and his side partner, Lawrence Conquistador, and they agreed to do a video in 1 week. We came up with the idea. They came the next week and we filmed it. It was a one-shot take. And we just figured if we do something fun, people will be interested. They'll want to see what we are about. Like, oh, these girls, they put so much effort into this video and they really want to, spread awareness of what we're really doing for the community.
What was the message in her song? Why you picked this particular one, Shake It Off?
Well, it's a very kid-friendly song, and this is for the kids. We keep the kids in mind always. We do Derby Days. This is for Derby Days, so it's an event hosted by Sigma Chi, the fraternity. Every year, all 7 sororities on campus participate in it, and it's a week-long event of we have field events, we have a brotherhood auction, we have a family feud event, and then we have a giant lip sync battle at the end of it. And all the money goes to charity, Children's Miracle Network Hospitals, and our personal philanthropy, the Phi Sigma Sigma Foundation. So this song is really like catchy, all the kids love it, and it's just kind of a way to get ourselves motivated and to shake off anything that's bothering us and to still remember that this is for the kids.
I love that. How many members are in your sorority, and tell me about it?
Well, currently we have 112 active members, and basically, Phi Sig at Rutgers, we're very philanthropic. We put our heart and soul into fundraising money. So we just figured that the best way we could do it would be to come up with something that is catchy enough that people are going to want to see it and they're going to want to tell their friends about it and share it and talk about it. And we got some recognition from things like Total Sorority Move from 92.3, the radio station.
Wow, my favorite.
Obviously.
Yeah, it's very cool.
All in hopes that actually Taylor Swift would see the video and hopefully share it, make donations, anything. So we actually started the hashtag Your Move Taylor. So we're still waiting on Your Move Taylor.
Hashtag Your Move Taylor. Keep that thought. We'll be right back with much more here on Spotlight New Jersey. We are back with sorority sisters Julia Palazzo, Julie Aronson, and Sarah Buskar. They belong to Phi Sigma Sigma at Rutgers University. And Sarah, this is just one of many activities you all are involved in. Tell us about that.
So we created this video in a way that we could use it all year round. We raise money for multiple charities, and one of the things that we're very, very into is Rutgers Dance Marathon. So Rutgers Dance Marathon is a huge university-wide event. And last year, we amazingly, very surprised, we broke the record of raising over $50,000.
Congrats.
When all the other years we've raised only $40,000. So, over $40,000.
Wow,
Although that is still a lot.
It is a lot of
money. Yeah. Well, last year we broke our record, so we wanted to use the video not just for Derby Days in itself, but we wanted to use it all year round. So the second Derby Days is over, we do not quit. We are still going, and we're still trying to fundraise and break all the records that we possibly can.
Yeah, we're always trying to push ourselves as a sorority to raise more money every year. We never think that we did this and it's enough. Last year we raised this, so that's enough. We're always trying to go above and beyond. We don't like to sit at where we are. We're always trying to push ourselves to be better, because at the end of the day, it's not for us. It's for charity, and it's for kids, and it's for philanthropy, and honestly,